Hello kids, I'm so excited to be with you today. First, I want to commend all of us. We did so well in our test, and I want to encourage us to always work hard. Read our books, because let's not forget that hard work pays. In today's lesson, we are going to be talking about types of food. About types of food, we're talking about the main types of food that provide nutrients required by the body. That is the main of the types of food. And when we are talking about types of food, we're talking about energy giving food, body building food, protective and body regulating food. These are the types of food. Some other is also known as groups of food. These are the types of food. So we talk energy giving food. Energy giving food provide mainly the nutrients that our body needs, which are called carbohydrates and fat and oil. Energy giving food are also called carbohydrates. The main energy giving food are starchy food. Energy giving food are starchy food. They are food that has something to do with sugar. That is why they are known as what? Starchy food. Examples of energy giving food are, we have tubers. Tubers are food we dig from the ground, like cocoyam, cassava, potato. These are tubers, and these are called tubers because they are being dug from what? From the ground, and they are examples of energy giving food. They are examples of carbohydrates. Type of food is cereals. These are food items that come in form of seeds or grain. Yes, that one is the common one. Grain. When we talk about grain, examples of this one is rice. Just as you are seeing grain to look like a seed, small, tiny seed. Then millets, maize, guinea corn, and wheat. All these food are energy giving food. All these food I just mentioned are also known as what? Carbohydrates. We have manufactured food, those food that are not in their natural form. You always see them in cans, you see them in containers, you see them in sachets. That is why they are not in their natural form. You see them pastries, sweet, sugar, glucose, chocolates, and beverages. These provide quick energy, and they are not supposed to be taken often. Chocolate, glucose, sugar, beverages, they are not supposed to be taken often. It should be taken in small quantity because they are all what? Carbohydrates. That's why you see some person, the person will tell you, I took chocolates just now. I want to eat rice. I want to eat cocoyam. You are just taking all the food that you've taken are all what? Energy giving food. So all these food are known as manufactured food. They are also examples of carbohydrates, and they are also examples of what? Energy giving food. Next one, the next type of food is body building food. This body building food provide nutrients that is called protein. As a body building food are known as what? Proteinous food. And examples of this proteinous food are meat, chicken, snail, beef, fish, crayfish, crab, yogurt, milk. Then you have leguminous crops. That is those crops that grow on the floor. As they are growing, they are spreading. Those are examples of these leguminous crops are beans, soya beans, groundnuts, cowpea. And this body building food are food that helps to repair our worn out body tissues. Body building food also help in building our body. It is also a very important type of food that we need to take into our body. What is adequate diet? Adequate diet is the meal that contains all the nutrients needed by the body to grow strong, healthy, and function properly. It must be taken in the correct order and at the right time every day. That is, you take the right food, the right meal that your body eat, and you make sure that this adequate, for that food to be adequate, it means that it's containing all the nutrients, it's containing all the classes, let me use that word, it's containing all the classes of food. There's carbohydrate in it, there is protein in it, there is vitamin in it. That is the meaning of what? Adequate. And you take it, it will help you to your body system to function well, and you take it at the right time. You know, there are ways we can really eat. Also, these three meals are recommended to for us to take daily. You know, our meals daily is three. We have breakfast, we have lunch, we have dinner. So for you to have an adequate meal in a day, it means that you have to share it. I'm not saying once you want to eat breakfast, you must make sure that carbohydrate is present, protein is present, minerals is present. You can spread it in a way that in the morning, maybe two was present in the morning diet or in the morning food that you took. Then when you want to eat lunch, you take note of those ones that I have not taken. Then let me take that. Then for your dinner, which is in the evening, you know, mostly in the evening is expected that we take light meal. Then you complete it. So you will not know that at the end of a day, you were able to take what? Your adequate diet. You were able to take a balanced diet that day. Not eating just a particular food. I took rice in the morning before going to school. I came back in the afternoon, I'm taking rice as lunch. In the evening, I want to go to bed, I take rice. For Christ's sake, please change your diet to look healthy. Importance of food. Food is very important for the following reasons. It makes us grow well. That is the most important one. If you don't eat, you will not grow well. You will not be looking what? Healthy. You will be falling sick often. So food makes us to grow well. Then food satisfy our hunger. That is why you see somebody that is hungry, there is nothing that you will tell the person is not happy. He does not want to partake. I don't want to do, come, let's play. No. If somebody did not eat now before coming to school and it's break time, you are calling the person, and the person did not still bring food to school, you are calling the person to come and play with you. The person will just tell you, no, I don't want to play. Do you know what's wrong with that person? It's because he's what? Hungry. So food satisfy our hunger. And when you are eating, when you are satisfied, you'll be happy. There will be no sadness in you. You have the energy to do a lot of activities. It helps us to remain alive. If you are not eating, that means you want to die. So you have to what? Eat in order to be alive. Food helps us to be strong and healthy. It promotes and maintain good health. That one is important. If you eat well, you will have good health. You will be far from sickness. You will be very healthy and you will grow well. Item, there are two main sources of food. This food that we eat. Where do we get them from? That's the meaning of source. Where do we get this food that we eat? We get them from animal, we get them from plants. Food that we get from plants are examples of grain, that is like rice, then yam, tubers, then roots, vegetables are food that we get from what? Plant sons. That is in the farm. They plant them. People do farming, they plant this food in some person's house. You see them, they have a garden, they plant. These are examples of food that we get from plant source. Then another source that we get food that we eat is animal. Animal source that we get are examples. We have meat, we have fish, we have cow, we have eggs. That is why you see some persons, they have poultry. From the poultry we get chicken. From that poultry we get egg. Then you have fish, oil. These are from animals. This milk, we'll talk about milk, is also an animal source. Milk is gotten from this cow that we eat. So all these are sources of where we get it. So either the food you are eating are coming from plants or they are coming from what? Animals. So I think we've been able to go through the types of food. So with this now, we know the types of food. Goodbye, kids. See you.